Yo, what is up guys? It's your boy Skull and Bones 2 and 2 here, and in today's Gears of War video, we're going to be doing a lore. I haven't posted a lore in God knows how long, but I thought today would be the day I posted one because I'm going to be covering an interesting topic that's been on my mind for some time now. I didn't want to post it because it's very controversial and a lot of people can have their say in it, but I'm going to give you what I think, just provide the facts and hopefully change some of your guys' minds that may have a different answer to this. But nonetheless, leave your comments down below after watching this video all the way through and tell me what you guys think. So the main point of this video is we're going to talk about the secret, like, kind of love life of Mihn. Mihn was a character that really didn't get a lot of background. This was a character that didn't really have that much of a main story. We just knew him as that douchebag leader from Gears 1 and then in ROM Shadow. We didn't know if he had family that he cared about. We didn't know if he had any friends. We just knew that he was a by the books guy and everything had to be done by the order that it was given in. Then we did a DLC and we played ROM Shadow, and ROM Shadow introduced us into Alicia Valera, who was the second in command of Zeta Squad. Now, Lieutenant Min Young Kim, you could tell had feelings for this chick because throughout the entire DLC, you could hear the conversations that they had. You could see the way that Min's expressions were as opposed to everybody else. Not like he hated the rest of his squad, but I felt like he was a little bit softer on Valera because when she would opt or give alternate answers to orders that they were given, he would comply with her, especially because I feel like they had some kind of like, backstory, some kind of love, secret, like love life that there was no detail put into. And then, towards the end of ROM Shadow, when Valera gets killed, like she gets brutally stabbed by Rom and Min like watches this happen in front of him. You see Min in a way that we've never seen this dude before. And this is what kind of sparks the rivalry between General Rom and Min. That's what leads into Gears of War 1, because remember, Gears of War, the DLC ROM Shadow, takes place way before Gears of War 1. So Min was young he was fairly younger. So he wasn't as old as he was in Gears of War 1, and he also actually no, I take that back. Gears of War 1 didn't, like, ROM Shadow and Gears of War 1 weren't that far apart, so he wasn't old. He just wasn't as, I guess, as young as he was in ROM Shadow, obviously. But nonetheless, getting back to the point, when Min sees, Valera getting stabbed in front of him, he loses his shit. Like, he actually goes crazy, like psycho. Now, I know this is because you've lost a squad member, you've lost somebody that's been your teammate for quite some time now. But the way that he said it, he, like, usually if you lose somebody, you collect the cog tags, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing else you can do. You take the cog tags and then you try and get away. This dude heard Rom. He deceived the rest of his own squad, putting them in jeopardy, told them to go to the chopper to, escape, and literally went to go kill the guy that took his girl away from him personally. He literally wanted to watch Rom suffer the same way he did to Valera, because Valera sacrificed herself to save Jace. And then in that sense, Michael Barrick saw that. He's, oh shit, where the hell is Min? He had to go back and go grab her. Or, go grab him. My bad, guys. And so when he did that, you could, like, if you look at the cutscene, he even literally says, "This is for Valera," before he, like, charges at Rom. Like, this dude was ready to fucking die for this girl. Even though she had already passed away, he was really ready to die for her. And that shows the passion that they kind of shared, that the kind of hidden love that was between these two characters. Now, Valera was a character that was introduced into the DLC. There was really no backstory, none of that. Now, from my point of view, all we knew about Valera was that she had a younger brother who died. The younger brother was not in the military. He was actually a civilian. That civilian just got killed, I guess, on E-Day. So she had a vengeance for the Locusts since the start. But she picked up on Jace. She kind of imprinted on him because she was just reminded of that younger brother. And she was that older sister figure to him because Jace had lost his sibling. Remember that. So they were both in the same spot. They could both relate. Valera, like I said, didn't really have that much character development because this was just the DLC. There wasn't really much story because they weren't in the main campaign. But you could tell, like, when Valera bit the dust and she died and Min saw that, that got to him a lot. Like, I know it's hard to have a relationship, especially within an area where you're exposed to more squad members, and you want to keep that secret. You don't want to make that a public thing. You guys want to keep that between yourselves. I think it was made apparent after the fact that they saw how Mihn had acted. I think Michael kept that to himself, though. He knew. And Michael had a family and lost that family too, so he kind of knew what Mihn was going through. So he probably, I'm assuming, didn't tell Ty because Ty didn't have a response, or he didn't act a certain way towards the end. You know, Barrick just kept that to himself. He might have just told Ty when he flew to go get Mihn, he was like, get everybody to the chopper. I have to go get Mihn. Min's not here. So, I mean, that's just my theory on this. I really hope that this is true, if this expands later on or in future comics, novels, something like that. But this is your boy Skull and Bones 212 dropping a lore for you guys. I know I haven't done it in a long time. It's fun coming back to do these. I hope I get to do another one, so you guys could probably request it. But like I said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
This is for Valera. Come on. Today is not the day.
I came with the 38, I'm leaving with a body. If he try me doing sloppy, shooting out the big body. I walk around like that nigga, finger on the trigger. If a nigga wants some smoke, I let this chopper eat his liver.